3, Episode 9, our season finale, Boldly They Rode. This is our last attempt to retake DS9 from the Dominion. Hopefully it goes out without a hitch, although I seriously doubt it.
I see that you are ready for the next stage in our little task. You've performed adequately so far, but the Dominion's records on you are quite extensive, and you have a bit of a reputation among those of us who pay attention to such things. Let's hope you live up to it this time.
I'll try not to disappoint you, Wei Yun.
Of course. I'd expect no less, especially after our recent adventures. That being said, neither of us should have much to do here today. The Founder will handle the necessary details of Caro-Kann's surrender. This may be over in a matter of moments.
I expect a swift resolution.
If the two of you are quite finished, the sooner this nonsense is dealt with, the sooner I can return to the Great Link and put decades of poor memories behind me. Hail the station. Inform Loris and Caro-Kann that I would have words with them.
At once, Founder. If you would care to do the honors.
Of course. Opening hailing frequencies.
Vessel 6474, you are not part of our task group. We are not interested in anything... Founder! Please forgive my impudence. How may I serve?
You will stand down at once, Loris. Prepare your Jem'Hadar for transit. We are all going home. Transport aboard this vessel immediately. Loris, signal your first to stand down.
Caro-Kann, this is Loris. The Founder orders you to stand down and prepare for transport.
The Founders have turned their backs upon us. We are denied their glory. The only glory for us now is death in battle. We are already dead. We may reclaim our honor at the price of our lives.
Caro-Kann, you must obey! You must! Ugh! He's closed the channel!
So much for a simple resolution to this mess.
We'll see. I'm hailing the fleet.
Defiant here. I hope you're not calling to explain that there's a problem.
There's a problem. Caro-Kann refuses to surrender.
The fleet is nearly there, and we're going to have a lot of casualties if we have to fight the Jem'Hadar. You need to find a way to defuse this situation.
If we remove Caro-Kann, resistance may collapse.
There's no way to beam aboard or dock without being intercepted.
With the station's security codes, it might be possible to board by spacewalking onto the hull.
I don't see any other options at this point. Good luck, and may the prophets watch over you.
I've reviewed your file, and I believe you are best suited to this task. Your familiarity with Deep Space Nine will be an advantage. You will use one of our environmental suits. It should sustain you long enough to successfully infiltrate the station.
Should I say victory is life next?
Clever. Predictable, but clever. Time is a factor, Solid. You'll find what you need in the airlock. I will have this vessel brought as close as possible to the station while you prepare. When you have familiarized yourself with the suit, signal that you are ready to leave the airlock.
Will do. And I already got an environmental suit from my previous missions. I just gotta equip it. And now I gotta activate it. Let's exit the airlock. I gotta perform a spacewalk. It's nothing like walking on the moon. If anything, it's more dangerous.
Carlin here.
All right.
This is Carlin.
So instead of having to walk all the way over there, I just gotta use my jump jets.
Carlin here. Come in.
Talk about nerve-wracking.
Carlin here. Come in.
All right.
Carlin here. Come in.
Okay, I'm gonna need the correct order, and this one, unlike most of the other ones that doesn't change, this one actually does change every time. So I'm gonna have to write down the sequence. Luckily I'm prepared for that. I just gotta find out where I go. Here we go. Yep, okay, now all I gotta do is go over to these nodes and figure out what the inputs are. Unfortunately, there's no other quicker way of getting here. I can't run. And I can't use my jump jets because there's no nodule to not lock onto. Okay, sensor filters. Is a 4. Local EM override. 1. Next up will be power regulator and flow control. Sensor power regulator is a 4. Flow control 4. So 3 4s and a 1. Now I slowly and very slowly, I'll hit the navigation point with my thrusters. Okay, that was stupid. It doesn't matter, I'm close enough anyway. I got to get these in correct order, okay. Gotta set the filters manually. Sensor power regulator. 4. Flow control. 4. Filters. That one's already. Alright. Sensor functions rerouted. Now what? get around that discharge. Otherwise, I'm going to be vaporized. Oh, now what? Klingon ship. That didn't last long.
Kurlan here.
Oh, jeez. Have to head around it. Slow and steady. Engine's going critical. Jumping.
Come in. Are you there? Are you all right? This is Kurlan.
I'm alive. My suit's reaction thrusters have stabilized me. I'm in no danger. Of course, they're not concerned.
Kurlan here.
As far as they're concerned, they don't even know I'm out here. This next jump is going to be a little tricky. I'm going to time it. Wait for the discharge to end. And now. Oh, got it. Oh, perfect.
Kurlan here.
Oh my. You know, one shot by their polaron beams and I'm dead. Okay, there's a console over here I can activate. Maybe it can disrupt their sensors. It's quite different when you're having to fire, shoot at them in space, and now you actually see them when you're on the ground. Override weapon targeting, okay. Oh, not one of these again. These can be really hectic. Unless you're lucky enough, you get in one shot.
This is Kurlan.
Okay, that helped. They'll just assume it was a weapons malfunction. They'll want to check it out, but they won't be too worried about it. Jem'Hadar and Vorta on that ship that I just destroyed are basically, to them, replaceable. Getting closer. another big jump. Getting closer to my objective.
Carlin here. Come in.
Alright. I need to have to repressurize that bay, override the security systems, so I can get in. There's a hull breach right there. Alright. The spacewalking portion of my mission is over. Now I just gotta get inside. Okay, re-equip my armor. Readjust my abilities. And I don't need to utilize stealth here. Call that a TKO. I'm gonna need my rifle here. Expecting more of a welcoming party than this. Wait. Those barrels. Oh, that was smart. Too bad it didn't take him out all the way. Can't throw any grenades because it's not my specialty. Avoid that grenade. Okay, there's some guys over here. Captain Curlin suggested I use some tricks and traps. I'm going to send an overload pulse to this next environmental control. Wonder what it's going to do. Oh, that was nice. Burn them to a crisp. Now I just gotta get around it. And search these crates. Mining explosives. Nice. Now I gotta reach ops through the turbo lift. I need to use the upper level turbo lift to head to ops. So now I need to use the turbo lift to get to the upper level, so then I can use the turbo lift up there to get to ops. There's one more trick I can utilize. That force field. Not proud of it. I could have easily taken him out on my own, but I have company. That was a shock grenade. Okay. Now that I've utilized all those tactics, now I just gotta get to the right turbo lift. And of course, there just happened to be more waiting for me. I think this time I'm going to utilize my sandstorm generator. Took them out. Alright. And you're probably wondering, why did I pick up those mines to begin with? Well, let's just say I have a trick up my sleeve.
As soon as the lift arrives, fire!
Bye-bye. I snuck in through the captain's office. Let's end this. Come on, Karakhan, are you afraid to face me one-on-one?
Your ships may be arriving, but you must still face my warriors in cold space. We shall settle this among the stars.
Yellow Springs, beam me up. All hands to battle stations. We're with the fleet. It's time to end this and retake DS9. Expect a heavy firefight here. Now that the fleet has arrived, there'll be some bloodshed, unfortunately. Crap. They're sending in reinforcements. We're outnumbered here. We could use some assistance. There's too many of them. The Enterprise has arrived.
Looks like I'm following your lead again. Take the point, Captain. The Enterprise is here to back you up.
It's good to see you, Enterprise.
I will be victorious. I will reclaim my life.
It's always good to have the Enterprise on your side. I gotta be careful here. My health is going down. They're hitting me with everything they've got. I need to get in more with the fleet. I'll assist the Enterprise. After all, we are sister ships. Okay, I've had enough of this. Initiate saucer separation. We did it. I'll join you down in a little bit. This is a little glitchy at this point. I'm supposed to beam back down, but ever since the update, they made a massive overhaul to Deep Space Nine, so I gotta go back in. Which is no problem. All I gotta do is just beam to ops. At least that's what I think I have to do. You'll notice the difference right away.
Consider it done.
Is there any way I can...
How can I help you?
Nope. Don't need help there. Is there any way I can... I had this problem before. I don't need to talk to the Enterprise or the Dominion, but it's one of those things I would like to do. Nope, there's no way I can contact them. I'm going to talk to Captain Curlin. I'm glad you're back here too, Captain. Goodbye, Captain. It's an honor to serve you too, Commander. Okay, folks. That was our season finale of Season 3. I apologize for the glitches and stuff, but at least we will now know that the Enterprise is here to join us. The Enterprise and the Yellow Springs are sister ships. Can't wait to do missions with her. While the Enterprise might be the flagship of the Federation, I like to consider my ship second best in the fleet. So until then, I will see you later on for Season 4. Until then, this is Captain Chris Dorn, signing off.